Good morning, everyone. We are here for Core Fusion on July 8th at 8:30 a.m. I'm just waiting for people to join in and we will get class started. For those who are viewing this later or coming on right now, today's class will use one of your heavier weights like that 8 to 10 pound dumbbell or medicine ball. So want to grab that. Again, tubing is always a good option when you don't have a dumbbell. To create some tension, just make your tubing, put it in half, cut it in half, and hold each end of it. And that'll give you some tension in your upper body and actually make you focus on your core a little bit stronger. So if you have a medicine ball, I'm going to use my medicine ball. You can use a dumbbell or even a water bottle. And if you don't have an 8 to 10 pound, just anything that you can put your hands on and bring to the workout space. So again, I'm going to give it another minute or so before we get started. I know it's like 8:29. Hi, Bella. So I'm back in my living room. The other day I was at the karate studio. Saturday I was at the Jonathan's Dream. So just kind of figuring out where it's easier to do which class during the week. This one seems to work best if I do it from my house based on my schedule. So we will play with that. So again, we're going to wait for people to join in and get situated. Well, we'll wait for it to get up to 5 or so. It's the typical. So we are officially a week into our opening of the center. So far, so good. People are starting to come back a little bit at a time. And, whenever anybody feels comfortable. And if down the road you are feeling like you want to venture in, just reach out to me. And if you wanted to come in for just a tour, I'm happy to do that for you. Okay, so for the first drill that we're going to do, or first circuit we're going to do, we're not going to need our weights. So just put it off to one side or one corner, one end of your mat, and we will get started. So thank you for coming to class. If you're watching this later, I hope you enjoy it. And we're going to bring ourselves down to the ground, and let's start on our knees, and we're going to bring ourselves to a hover. So bringing yourselves onto your forearms, and I just want you to start on your knees because I want you to really kind of lessen the intensity as we start, and just work on contracting your abs as tightly as you can without actually moving your back up and down. So think of contracting as tight as you can, and then relax. And then do that about 6 times. So really concentrate, seeing if you can engage the muscles. Try to hold on for a few seconds and relax. Let's do it about 3 more times. Two more times. Again, no movement of the back. And one more time. Now try to move yourself off the knees. You can always come back to the knees at any point, whether we're in high plank or low plank. Just bring yourself into a hover. And I just want you to hold and contract your abs as you're holding your hover. Begin to feel the upper body. Notice what fatigues first. Is it your upper body? Is it your core? Is it your legs or quads? Hold for another 5 seconds. And I'm going to have you walk up and down. So you're going to bring one hand and then the other hand, bring it up to high plank. And I just want you to hold high plank. And then I want you to walk back down to your hover and lock in low plank. Again, option to drop the knees at any point if you need to. And then walk it back up to high. Lock it in. And walk it back down to low. hold. Walk it back up to high, hold. And walk it back down to low, hold. One more time, walk it back up to high. You're going to hold high. Feet can go out a little bit wider, and you're going to open up to the front into a side plank. And I want you just to hold the side plank. I want you to think more about your underside here. And then rotate back to plank and open up on the other side. And then bring yourself back to plank, and you're going to push to down dog and forward to plank. Let's do that about 10 times. So we're lessening the load. Creating a little movement in your shoulders. Let's go 5 more times. And we're going to add in a spider plank. So I want you to push back to down dog. As you come forward to plank, bring your left knee in to spider plank. Push back to down dog, then spider plank on the right side. Back to down dog, forward into spider plank. We're going to get a little more active here. Go at your own pace. Find your strength. You can also drop your knees to come into your spider plank. Couple more times. And back to down dog. Bring your right leg or your left leg forward, and then you're going to reach up. Okay, hands down. Push back to down dog. Bring your right leg forward on the outside of your right hand, and then you're going to lift up. Now I'm going to show just a low impact up. We're only going to do this a few times. Bring your left leg forward, then walk yourself up, and then walk yourself down. Forward, or without support, just sweep your arms up. Push back to down dog. Step forward. We're going to go one more time to each side, with support or without. Last time. And then we're back to plank, and you have 30 seconds of mountain climbers. Lock it in. 20 seconds. 15. 10 seconds. 5. And relax. Let's bring ourselves down onto the floor. We're going to use the medicine ball or dumbbell in just a moment to have it closer if it was a little bit further away. We're going to start with just a double crunch. I want you to bring yourself down. You're going to bring your knees up, bring your toes back down, and then curl in. Just knees up. Keeping the buttocks on the floor, keeping a neutral spine, crunch up. You can keep your fingertips at your temples. Up, down, crunch. Up, down, crunch. Keep it strong. There should not be any kind of movement in your back. You're really trying to keep neutral right here. So focusing on that as you move through this. We're going to go a few more times. Last one. And then I want you to lay on your back, bring your hands under your glutes, go right into reverse crunches. Trying not to swing your legs. Contract. Lift your butt off your hands. Hanging on to it. Last few. And then we're going to keep our hands underneath our glutes. You can lift your head or keep your head down. And you're going to scissor your legs up and down. Hanging on to the work. Five, four, three, two, one. Hand, arms, that is, up towards your ceiling, knees over hips. And you're going to reach right arm back, left leg forward. Come back in, right into dead bug. We're going to advance this a bit. But right now, start here. Neutral back. Extend the opposite sides of the body. Keep your torso in neutral. Find the strong place. And then we're going to add a little bit of resistance to it to create some intensity. Go a few more times. Now, add counter pressure. Opposite hand presses the knee. So as you extend the opposite sides of the body, you press. And you can lift the head. Push. Last few. Working on the lower abs. And you're going to grab your weight. And we're going to do our sequence, extension sequence. Curl in, hold your dumbbell or your medicine ball or even a water bottle. Reach and extend the body. Pike all the way up. I want you to lift your head here. Extend your body out long. Pull it in, nice and strong. Reach, lift, back, in, reach. Find your strong place here. Fighting for your core. Last few. Last one. And release the ball. We're going to go back to the double crunch. Knees up. Heels back down. Crunch in. Simplifying our work. Maybe now you feel a little bit of tension. Neutral spine. Crunch it in. Last couple. And then we're going to bring our hands under our buttocks. Start with the reverse crunch. Again, trying to lift the butt up, contract the abs. Looking for control. Nice control. Breathe. Last few. One more time, and then we're going right into our dead bug. Knees over hips and opposite arm and leg. So right arm back, left leg forward, back in. You can keep your head up or down on the ground. But you don't want to put strain on your neck, so pay attention to that. If you're getting strain in your neck, bring your head back down to the floor. reach. Try to reach your arm and leg there. You're extending overhead or below your hip. Brace to pull your hand and your leg back in. Switch sides. You can even switch at the same time, which makes it a little bit more challenging. And we're going to add that counter pressure. So push the knee, push the knee. Fight it out. Last few. And last one on each side. And we're going to do our scissors here before we go to our extension. Legs up, head up, scissor up and down. If crisscross is a little bit easier for you, go for it. That's where you need to be. Up and down's a little bit harder. I don't know why. Just feels that it's a little more challenging. Up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab the weight you have. Crunch it in. Extend. Pike up. Extend. Pull it in. We have one more drill at the end of this that we're going to throw in before this circuit is over. Let's do this 3 more times. Crunch it in, feel strong, extend strong, pike up strong. Repeat 2 more times. Crunch in, extend, pike up. Last time. Pull it in, extend strong, pike up. Feel the challenge. We end on the in and release. Let's bring it into a 30-second round of plank jacks. So abs brace back into your plank, and you're going to jack your legs either by jumping or walking your feet out, in. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 15. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to use the ball for a couple things or one thing, so keep it off to the side. Okay, we are down for X crunch. I'm going to just move my ball that way. Take yourself into an X on the floor. You're going to come up and reach across to the opposite foot. Up and reach. Now you can bend the knees slightly. Up and reach. Twist. Option to stay with more of a crunch and just reach towards like the opposite knee. Okay, so that would be slightly less intense. Cross. Twist the body. We're going to do one more to the other side. And a sprinter sit up. So we know with the sprinter, we're running. So imagine your right knee comes in, your left arm reaches forward, and your right arm comes back. Bring it down, and let's switch to the other side. Knees are bent a little bit more here than they were on the first movement. Not rushing through. Twist. Back to center. Twist. pull the arm back. You get this rotation going on. We're definitely hitting obliques right now. Last one. And this will be where you grab your weighted item. So sit up in the V-sit. Keep it nice and close to the body. We've done this before, up. I want you more in here, nice and tight. And pull the arm back. Sit up tall. And creating a little bit of pace going on here. Last 5 seconds. And then bring it back down to the floor. You're going to do a sit-up and punch 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I challenge you to stop right about there and punch from there. If you have to come up a little bit higher, do that. But try to work in that harder place, a little bit back, as long as you're keeping the work here. Trying to get your heart rate up. Punch it out strong. Try to push that energy out. Last 2 times. And we're going to go right into bicycles. 30 seconds of bicycles. Holding on to it. Anchor down. 15 seconds of bicycles. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Okay, you are back to the X. Put my ball in the center. We're going to do one more lap before we stand up. We have some standing work to do once. Then we'll move on to the circuit after that. So arms wide. We come up. We reach across to the opposite toes. Knees are soft. Reach over to the other side. Exhale. Exaggerate your exhale. It will help you to move your body. If you're holding your breath, a lot harder to move. Last one to each side. Sprinter, sit up, bring the legs in a little closer together. Come up, pull the right knee in, left arm reaches forward, right arm pulls back, back to the center. Twist. You can always bring your arms overhead and then go in. That'll help you get up. Or challenge it by keeping your arms and hands over your chest. Working into the obliques. We're not trying to rush. Last one to each side. And grab your weight. Let's go right to our V-sit. Twist it out. Keep it close to the body. Ability to pick up the pace. Ten more seconds. And then we're going to go right into our sit-ups and punch sequence. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brace. Brace the abs. Exhale. Your breath on the up. Inhale the breath on the down. Exhale. Press. Inhale back. Exhale. Punch it out. 2 more times. Notice the breath is helping you. Last time. Up. And you know, we have bicycles. Knees over hips. Twist it out. Now I add one little bonus at the end here after bicycles. 15 seconds. Last 5 seconds, and we're going to roll over and do 30 seconds of mountain climbers. Now, make these lacrosse mountain climbers, where you cross the knee to the opposite side of the body. Here we go. Let's pick up our pace. 15 more seconds. 10 seconds. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to get up on our feet. We're going to just work through a quick sequence, standing, and then we'll get ourselves down to the floor. Okay, just start with a simple squat press. Feet are wider than your hips. Squat press. This one is a short one. We only do everything once, or at least once from each side. Abs brace. Exhale as you press. Inhale as you drop into your squat. Last couple. Now find your squat, and let's do a wood chop from your left side. Cross the body. I want you not to move the hips here. So if you're throwing it over your right shoulder, bracing your core, here's the push. Last few on this side. And other side. Take a moment. And then here we go. Push. Dig it out. Notice your hip wants to go. Today I want you to keep your hips static and in that neutral place. Brace your core. Last couple. And then right here, drop to the side, drop to the side. Bring the ball or the weight just a little bit away from your body. Okay, just a little bit away. If it gets too hard on the arms, then bring it closer. Side lunge. Drop in, brace your core, really sit in. Let's slow it down. I think that's a good idea. Lock it in. Other side. Step out, push back. We're going to do one more time on each side. Nice job. Bring it back to center. Let's take the weight out of our hands. Arms are up. Abs are braced. So you can pulse or you can hop. So we're going to do hop, hop, squat. Or pulse, pulse, squat. Arms stay wide. Feet nice and wide. Hop, hop, squat. Hop, hop, squat. Hop, hop, squat. Or pulse, pulse, squat. Okay, choose which is better for you. Arms stay wide. Abs stay braced. Hop, hop, squat. Hop, hop, squat. Hop, hop, squat. Couple more. Hop, hop, squat. One more time. Hop, hop, squat. Make it a good one. Brace your abs. Arms stay wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it out. Okay, we're going to come down to the mat. And we're going to do some upper body and core combinations. We don't need the ball or the weight anymore. You can leave it off to the side. And we're going to hit a push-up to a side plank. So I want you to lock both. I want a strong push-up and then a strong side plank. Here we go. Down, press, open. So at your own pace, keep alternating the sides. Press, open. Down, press, open. Good control. Down, brace your abs, press to the top, and twist. Down, push. Find your fighting place, everyone. Strong push-ups. It's all about a lot of things, not just upper body. Core in a push-up. Open. How about one more time to each side, wherever you're at. Fantastic. Down, press, open. Okay, bring yourself back down to your forearms. And we're going to just tap our feet out 3 times out to the left and then 3 times out to the right. So, option to drop one knee if you need to, or keep the knee elevated. You're going to take your left side, tap it out. 1, 2, 3, back in. Now switch sides. 1, 2, 3, back in. 1, 2, 3, in. 1, 2, 3. Keep it strong. Work it through. I know you want to push back, right? Fight not to. I even find myself trying to do it. I'm at the end where I'm starting to feel that fatigue. My body's starting to do what it needs to do to lessen the intensity. So you have to consciously talk to yourself to get it to stay in a little bit stronger place. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. How about one more time to each side? Make it count. 1, 2, 3, back. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Hold your hover 10 seconds. Lock it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself onto your belly. Good job with that portion. Now let's bring it towards the finish. Arms forward. And you're going to lift your arms and legs. And then take your arms wide. Lift arms and legs. And then bring your arms back and lift arms and legs. Bring it back forward. Move my ball. Lift arms and legs. So keeping the midsection in neutral as you work through each part of this. Arms wide, brace and lift. Arms back, brace and lift. Arms forward, lift. Arms wide, lift. Try to pull between the shoulder blades on that wide place. Arms forward, lift. Arms wide, lift. Arms back, lift. Arms forward, lift. Arms wide, lift. One more time. Back, lift. Now bring your arms forward. Keep your legs down. And you're going to pull all the way back. Arms circle forward, nice and wide. And they can rest at the head. Pull back. Arms circle wide. Try and keep your arms off the floor until you reach the top. Rest the hands down for a second, then do it again. Reach back. Abs are braced here. Circle arms. Nice and slow. Pull back. and circle. Eye gaze to your floor, not forward in front of you. Keep bracing. Take that moment of rest if you need it. Circle around. Maybe you try one without putting the arms down. Pull it back. Circle wide. Feel it out. Pull back. Circle wide. We're going to do it 2 more times. Pull back. Circle wide. 1 more time. Pull back. Circle wide. And then pull your hands in. Rest your forehead. And you're going to rainbow your legs out wide and in. Keeping neutral back, so you don't want to lift your legs too high because you might put the strain in your low back. We want to keep it in the glutes and really focus on keeping a neutral spine and torso. Keeping it low, but arcing the legs in and out. Just lightly tapping the toes. Put the work in your glutes. Keep bracing your abs. We're almost there. Last couple. And last one. You're going to leave the legs on the floor, arms forward, and you're just going to pull back, elbows towards the back of the rib cage, reach forward. Now, I want this a little bit energetic. We don't have tubing or any resistance. So we want to create a little intensity with pace and good range of motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms wide. You're going to open up to airplane, and I want you to hold it. And then back to center. Take another breath. Open up to the other side. Back to center. We're going to do it 1 more time on each side. Open up to airplane. And back to center. Last time, right arm up. And then you're going to slide your hands and arms in. We have to neutralize our back a bit. Bring it back up to the hover we started with. Or drop to the knees. Either one. And I want you to brace your abs. And then try to relax. Brace them again. And then try to relax. Brace. Relax. Brace. Brace. 5 more times. Tighten up and relax. Tighten up and relax. 2 more. Tighten up and relax. Last time, you're going to hold it 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees down, everyone. Leave your arms out in front of you. Child's pose. You have done core fusion for July 8th. Maybe bring it up to all fours, a little cat-cow. Just a few times. And then you'll want to walk your hands towards your feet until you're in a fold. Trying to release the tension. And you're going to gently roll yourself up. Arms can reach your ceiling. And bring it to a side bend. And other side. Take your arms behind your back. And let's take in a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. And let it go. Nice work, everyone. That is Core Fusion for July 8th. Hope you had a good time. And I will see you tomorrow for Strength or Insanity on Saturday. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Thanks for joining.